Dengan pasaran pekerjaan yang semakin pesat, kebanyakan pemohon khususnya lepasan ijazah dan diploma terpaksa menggunakan pelbagai taktik bagi memastikan peluang mendapatkan kerja cerah. Yang paling ketara penggunaan sijil diploma dan ijazah palsu selain berbohong sewaktu ditemu juga. Tinjauan mendapati kira-kira 10 hingga 15% permohonan menggunakan kelak kana palsu dan memberi maklumat peribadi salah. Dan bagi mengulas fenomena ini dan cara mengatasinya, di studio Ketua Pegawai Operasi Venovox Sdn Bhd, Rebecca. Venovox ialah syarikat tempatan yang pakar dalam pencarian rekod jenayah, pengesahan pekerjaan, pemeriksaan rujukan dan pengesahan pendidikan. Well, hello Rebecca, it's a pleasure having you here with us today. And today we're going to talk about employment fraud. So, what is employment fraud and how prevalent is it in the Malaysian workforce?
Okay. Employment fraud is actually it has always existed in the job industry. Okay, basically the reason why candidates cheat on their resume is because of the competitive market today in securing a job. Especially if you're talking about false or fake degrees, falsifying their CGPAs and the classification of honest and so forth. The number of graduates that are coming out every year is increasing, and the job market is getting more competitive for them. So there is a need for them to compete with one another to secure even an ordinary job. Yeah. So this tends to force them at times to fake on their resume, especially on their education. They're talking about fake degrees.
And also, I believe that one of the phenomena where employers are able to relate to is obviously resumes, dishonest resumes as well. So why is this happening, and how hard or easy is it to cheat without actually getting caught by the employers?
Okay, basically, I mean, if you can cheat and if you can get away with it, why not? That is what candidates are looking at. If you're talking about a candidate, an employee who's actually seeking a job, he can actually cheat on many aspects. One of it is that it's not necessarily on education. He can also cheat on the number of years of experience, the type of skills he has, and even give you false or fake referrals. And most rampantly people tend to cheat is on the duration, to let the employer know that he has got a lot of experience, and in order to gain a very high salary, he will then fake a salary as well. In today's market, with all this this technology coming into play, you'll find that coming up with a pay slip is also very easy for them to come up. So the reason for faking is there, and the method to fake is also very easy.
And also, let's just look at the team or the people that you have in your company, so-called investigators as well. Who are these people, and what's their degree of experience like?
Okay, we are not just an employment screening company. What is our specialty here is that we investigate into the resumes that our clients submit to us, and we dig for skeletons in the closet. That's what we'll always put. And the team of the pool of staff that I have range from many skills, different holding background degree and all, and the training, we put in a lot of investigative training. We put them through these trainings extensively before they go on and actually start doing the job. So this is where we are different, in the sense that we're not just screening to see whether the information provided by the candidate is accurate or false alone. We will also investigate to see if it is false, why did they actually, what actually went wrong. Okay, if there's a gap in their employment, if they have not mentioned it, we will then investigate to let the client know during this period he was unemployed because of these reasons.
And having that said, obviously companies not knowing or overlooking such frauds and errors will actually bring about loss to the company as well. So what sort of risks are these companies putting themselves at without engaging companies such as yours, more so when they're actually suffering without them even knowing themselves that this is actually happening among their employees?
Okay, basically every employers have the risk of face the risk when they do negligent hiring. If you're looking at Malaysian Industrial Court, every year, as I said, there's about 2,500 cases that they're actually being heard over there, and the awards are being given to the employees. Here, they risk. There's a possibility of them the employers of not just losing the case, plus the damage that the negligent hiring has caused, meaning to say the employee who has actually come in on board, and imagine if he were to cheat on his resume and he comes on and then he starts stealing, alright, or worse still, if there is a sexual abuse, assault, all these are actual threat, physical threat for a company if they do not actually conduct employment screening. So it doesn't matter if the employment, if you're talking about an employer, not just a big scale, even a small scale employer should conduct employment screening. It's very important in today's industry. Yeah.
However, what sort of a consent? Do you actually need consent from the subject before cancellation?
Okay. Employers, when they actually look for employees, when they come in, and it is important for them to fill up an application form. In the application form, it is important that the employers insist on securing the consent, that whatever information that they have given is to their best knowledge is the truth, and whatever information that they have given will be screened. It is in the best interest of both parties that the information has to be screened. So this will actually deter the candidate themselves from falsifying information on a first level.
Okay, thank you very much, Rebecca, for sharing with us on employment fraud and also how prevalent is it in our Malaysian labour or workforce. Thank you very much, Rebecca.
Welcome.
Dan itu sementara tadi adalah Ketua Pegawai Operasi Bina Wak Sdn Bhd, Encik Puan Rebecca Maaf menceritakan tentang penipuan di dalam resume dan juga situasi di Malaysia ini. Dan perbincangan tadi mengakhiri Bisnes Awani. Saya Serina Manikam, teruskan setia bersama Astro Awani, berita segenap dimensi. Salam hormat.